So I'm about to take yet another shower for the day. I live in Texas, okay? We take many showers a day. We do, because a lot of people are like, how do you survive in Texas? Taking as many showers as needed throughout the day. I just came back from our jog, right? And I was just thinking, like, of course, it was one with the universe. I just love being outside. There's like it's hot, but there's like a breeze, real cool breeze. And I was just okay. I started my YouTube channel like 12 years ago, okay? And I didn't know how to grow my channel or anything like that. And back then I was like, oh man, it would be so cool if I could be like a social media person or get paid, as an not as a main income, but at least to get income from my channel or something social media, because like I said, something was calling me to do social media, right? And so I'm like breaking out. Yeah. And so now that it's coming like to fruition, like now, like I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. And I love it. Hopefully it'll grow. I don't know. That's not really my goal, but if people want to hear me, I will talk. You will see me every day. But right now it's just a part-time thing, which I'm fine with. I have enough energy to do it. And now I found what I think I'm supposed to be doing, or what makes me feel whole and content, right? So I was just thinking, like, I went like the universe has like weird ways of like showing you, like, remember this, or because I used to watch this show like religiously, right? And it was family vloggers. And originally when I started my YouTube channel, it was supposed to be something like family related, but nobody wanted to join me. And neither did my best friend at the time. So I ended up doing it by myself, right? So but I remember there's this family I used to watch all the time. And it was no, they weren't married, but common law. It was a husband and wife and like their two kids. And they would just vlog there every day. And I used to, like, every day, like clockwork, I used to watch their show. And I would be like, oh my God, like, it's so cool how they're just doing regular things. They're not doing anything like spectacular, but it's cool to see how other people live. Like in other countries and stuff like that. A lot of the family vloggers that I follow are in different countries. A lot of people say, like, why do you do like grocery hauls? Why do you do things like that? It's really for people in other countries, because the large part of my audience isn't from, or subscribers, I should say, because not everybody watches my videos that are subscribed to me. And the analytics, it'll tell you. And there's a lot of people in Australia that watch me, Australia and India that watch me, right? Well, I'm subscribed to some people from London, and they do like hauls and stuff. It's cool to see like their grocery hauls, to see like what they're buying and stuff like that, and the stuff that they do for fun, and like their typical meals that they eat. That interests me, because I will never, like, will I ever get to visit these countries? I don't know, but it's interesting to me. So I'm thinking that's why they watch me, because a lot of people, even in America, like up north America, they think we're on horses and we're on dirt roads here, and we're like living in huts. Like, one of my uncles had a friend that came and visited us from, he lived in Seattle, Washington his whole life, okay? And he came to visit us, and he was like, wow, y'all have cars and stuff? Like, this man thought we were riding fucking caballos, and he freaked out that we spoke English. And me being, for most of my life, I've been in the hospitality. Well, when I started I was in hospitality, and a lot of people that come from other states think that we don't speak English. So they freak out when they get here, and most of us don't even speak Spanish, right? We barely speak English, right? You know, so it's interesting to see. It was interesting for them because they're like in awe whenever they see us. They're like, "Oh wow, Mexicans," you know what I mean. So, and then it's just cool just to see how other people live regular lives in other countries or in other parts of the U.S. I think that's cool to me, and there is like a community that does that. So it's just so cool, like seeing that. And so I went back to go see this channel that I hadn't seen, and they like it's weird because I'm like, wow, I used to watch this every day. Like I think they uploaded like 2 or 3 times a week, and I was like at premiere time watching them all the time. And it was he was fucking hilarious. He was like so funny. What was his name? They call their fans the grapevines, but it's a guy and a girl. I think she's Vietnamese or something like that. Damn it, it's something Junior. He had 2 channels, and he had a channel by himself, so he was successful before he got with his wife. And then like they did the family vlog thing, and people weren't liking it because they didn't want him to be a family man. They wanted him to be the offensive joke person, that he was. And they lived in Louisiana, by the way. And he wanted so badly to be the family that vlogs, and they did it, right, but they weren't as successful. They till this day, 7 or 8 years later, they still haven't reached the success that he had with his channel by itself. And that's what he wants to do, so it doesn't matter about the money, right? As long as you're doing what you want to do that makes you happy. It's not about money. It's never been about money. Well, not for me. I've always been a use what you got type of chick. And when I was growing up, like we didn't have like allowances and shit like that. It was just whatever the fuck your parents gave you. And that was it. If they gave you anything, but we never wanted for anything. I don't ever want to make it seem like we came home to no electricity or no water. My dad was a hard fucking worker. That's why I can appreciate a laborer, because my dad worked out in the sun every day, rain or shine. And it's funny because my dad translates. Okay, I know my Spanish isn't that good. My Spanish is, you know I can sell stuff in Spanish, but my Spanish isn't that good. But my stepdad, who raised me, he would translate for his boss to the workers, because the workers didn't speak English and the bosses didn't speak Spanish. And it's funny how they say the history repeats itself, because that's what I am. I translate. I'm usually the bridge between front and back, house. So I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, but yeah, I've just been the type that, use what you have, make it work whichever way you can, the best way you can. That's why I have a very creative mind. I see things that other people can't see, because we didn't just go out and buy stuff. Like, my mom would buy us like these boring ass clothes. So I used to redo my clothes. Yeah. I used to dabble in sewing too. I know what you're thinking. Is there anything you don't do? No, there isn't. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But I'm willing to try anything. Really, I'm willing to try. I can try anything at least once and see if I can do it. The only thing I can't do is math and spelling. It can't be perfect. We all have to have at least one flaw. But anyway, so I don't know. I think it's pretty cool how a long time ago, long time ago, I was wishing that I could have like at least a part-time income doing social media, and it's here. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. I think that's cool. Anyways, gotta go. Bye.